I've always enjoyed trying to 100% games and completing all the content available. Recently I have been looking through my old games and decided it's about time to go back and start earning as many different platinum trophies that I can. So what trophies are we doing today? Well, the Tasmanian Tiger, a game I used to play back in my childhood on the original Xbox, and recently I found it on sale on the PlayStation Store. So for both nostalgia reasons and to see if I still enjoy the game to this day, I decided this will be the next platinum. Now there are a total of 38 different trophies to collect, 8 of which are unmissable tied to the story, while the other 30 can be completed at any point, whether it be during the main story or after. So the first trophy we unlock is 2 ranks are better than 1, a main story one just for getting the second boomerang in the first level. And while hunting for some thunder eggs, we get ourselves our second trophy of Blue Tongue Badge, obtained by not missing a single boulder in the little mini game which we have to do in order to get the thunder egg.
Thanks heaps for what you did back there, Possum.
No worries.
By the way, I found this at the creek. You want it?
Shoe ripper!
Well, I better get a move on. See you soon, Possum.
A common trope in a lot of games is testing to whether we can actually swim or not. Jumping in the pool of water we actually can't, but after being taught by the platypus lifeguard we unlock the trophy No More Dog Paddle and the ability to swim. Our next trophy is a story related trophy. That's Using Your Head, is awarded for defeating the Bullback Razorback, the first boss I guess of the game. In every level there are 10 golden cogs hidden around, and after collecting a certain amount, we gain ourselves the ability to craft new boomerangs. The first one we craft is the Zoomerang, giving us the trophy Zoom Zoom, and following after, since we have been collecting the cogs in each level anyway, before we leave, we get Throw for getting the multi-rang. After defeating Bull the Razorback, one of the next missions I guess is a vehicle mission, as it requires us to ride around Bull the Razorback and complete all the tasks there. In the process of doing so, we gain ourselves an extra life, bringing our total to 9, unlocking us the trophy Breaker Living. Our next trophy comes along thanks to the Flamerang. For defeating 100 enemies with the Flamerang, we get the trophy Nice and Toasty. It's now time for the second boss of the game, Crikey the Tiger Shark. For defeating Crikey, we gain ourselves the trophy Free Crikey. And after returning to Julius's lab upon defeating him, we get ourselves 2 more trophies. See the Unseen for getting the Inferang, and Megarific for getting the Megarang. Our next trophy comes in the mission Liar Liar Pants on Fire. After following Lenny and ignoring his instructions, we make it to the end of the mission. Upon entering one of the doors, we end up meeting Sly the Tasmanian Tiger, who turns out to be our brother, which I only found out thanks to the trophy being called Brotherly Love, awarded for defeating Sly in a battle. While playing through the game, I've made sure to try and collect as many collectibles as I possibly can, the only exceptions are the paintings, before moving on to the next level. The reasoning for this, it just makes it so there's a lot less things to collect later on after we complete the game. And upon freeing the last Billerby, we get ourselves the trophy Find All the Billerbees for finding all the Billerbees. In the same mission, we also find our last opal, awarding us the trophy You Found the Last Opal. Now at this point I have a vague idea of what trophies are left and how to actually do them, and I know there is a couple to do with time trials. Firstly, we need to go and collect some more boomerangs. So back to the shack, we get ourselves the trophy Shake the Room for obtaining the Kaboomerang, and the trophy Slow Down Kid for collecting the Coronarang. I probably may have butchered that because that sounds like a virus, but still.
Excellent work, my boy.
Upon doing this, we return to one of the final levels involving collectibles, where we complete our last time trial and obtain the trophy Complete All Time Attacks. And thanks to wielding the Coronarang during this process, we get ourselves the trophy Time Attack Slowdown for setting a best time with the Coronarang. It just made it easier here than opposed to trying to beat a record, which I don't know how difficult that might be. With all the new areas now completed, we end up in another boss fight, this time against Fluffy and Rover. Upon defeating them, we unlock the trophy Foil Fluffy. Upon returning to Julius's lab, we are able to use our last Thunder Egg to get ourselves our final boomerang of the Zappyrang. In turn, this awards us the trophy Boomerang King, awarded for exactly that, getting every single boomerang. Our next set of trophies comes in the final act of the main story. Upon reaching halfway through one of the final levels, we meet Zaza and we throw our flamerang at them for the trophy Hot Dingo. Shortly after, they are kidnapped by what I assume is a vampire called Shadow, and upon defeating them, we unlock the trophy from the Shadows. It's now time for the final boss fight, which is more of like destroy some stuff and then just throw your boomerang down this like little pipe, but yeah. During the process of this boss fight, we end up defeating 75 enemies with the Zappyrang, unlocking us the trophy Tesla Time. Upon throwing our boomerang in this hole and making its way to the core, I guess, of the giant robot, we end up defeating Boss Cass. Upon doing so, we unlock 3 trophies. The first is Get All the Things, for getting 100% of everything in the game, although for some reason it doesn't include paintings in this. Following after, we get the trophy Boss Cass Smacked for defeating Boss Cass. And after going through the credits, we unlock our final trophy of CY Lives, for watching the secret ending for getting 100% of everything, I believe is how it's unlocked. With the main story finished, we now have a total of 26 out of 38 trophies completed. It's time to go around and complete out those miscellaneous ones which we haven't actually done yet. The first is Take That Leech, for biting a leech, which I accidentally forgot to record, so this is the PlayStation save trophy, which is actually kind of very useful for situations like this. Following that, and somewhat fittingly, we get the trophy What Big Teeth You Have for defeating 200 enemies using the bite attack. The next trophy is Super Turkey. Get a Thunder Egg from a turkey using the Super Bite, which I had no idea what a Super Bite was, but it turns out once you get 100 of the opals, you can then charge your bite and attack them. So that's how we got the trophy. The next trophy is Get All Rainbow Scales for finding every rainbow scale located around Rainbow Cliffs. Following that, we get ourselves the trophy The Ashes for burning 50 cricket bats. The next trophy is Just Say No, for saying no to any of our friends' requests.
If you change your mind, let me know.
So for the last set of trophies, I accidentally recorded the wrong screen, so we'll just have to use the clip save feature for trophies that PlayStation have. The first trophy is Find All the Picture Frames for finding all the picture frames. Next up we have Burn Bird for hitting Lenny with the flamerang 15 times. Next we have Leave a Message for listening to Dennis's answering machine. Now for the last 2 trophies, well 3 I guess if you include the platinum, all came at the same time. Not Your Proudest Moment for dying in Rainbow Cliffs, Game Over Man for running out of lives, and then the platinum. This was easy enough, I just loaded up a hardcore game and just jumped off the cliff 3 times. But there we have it, we have yet another platinum to the collection for Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. And that is the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscription or anything like that. It's a great way to let me know. Now if you want to watch another platinum trophy video, I recently played through all of the original Borderlands doing the same thing. There'll also be a link to that in the description, along with a link to a playlist with any future platinum trophies that I might attempt. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.